السلام عليكم. Economics health group فراتن سومي ديكودن مشارال دي topic ki exchange rate. Exchange rate ki ves economics syllabus ki himene waram important topic e. Ehna ves commerce work kudinna undagu topic ekka somenna faha kureve. Ehema miyadu lesson ga so masikke qur'ana tikudinna mi topic explain kolla devetu. Egutum furutan fettum kurin mi balalani mi unit ge එගොතොම් මේ lesson නිමේරු තිකුදින්න ඉංගෙන් ජෙහේනේ how to define exchange rate and to differentiate between fixed and floating exchange rate and should be able to analyze how foreign exchange rate is determined in foreign exchange market and also should be able to analyze causes of changes in foreign exchange rate. Then we should be able to evaluate the consequences of changes in foreign exchange rate. At last, you will be able to evaluate the advantages and disadvantages of exchange rate systems. So, the definition of exchange rate. The rate of one currency expressed in terms of another currency. असल exchange rate को माने कि एक गवर्नमेंट के फैसा एक गवर्नमेंट के फैसा value पुरवे और the rate of one currency expressed in terms of other currency. I hope you understand this. Here are some examples. For example, one US dollar is worth 15.42 MVR and 1 euro is worth 17.22 MVR and 1 pound is worth 20.25 MVR and 1 yuan is worth 2.26 MVR. So if we want to buy a US dollar, 1 US dollar, we have to spend 15.42 rupiah. And if we wish to buy 1 pound, we have to spend 20.25 rupiah. So these are some of the examples of exchange rates. So now we will look at the types of exchange rate. Exchange rate, that is fixed exchange rate and floating exchange rate. Fixed exchange rate is a system where the rate of value is fixed by the government, that is by the central bank against other currencies. So in fixed exchange rate system, the value is already fixed by the central bank of that country. However, a floating exchange rate system is an exchange rate system where the rate or value is determined by the market forces, which means demand and supply. So this is the definition of two types of exchange rate. Fixed exchange rate system ki aslu sarkaru ke ma bank komme government gosmona central bank fixed exchange rate system ga exchange rate me determine urani. එහෙනම් floating exchange rate system ga me exchange rate khanda eleni market forces tawge higa market forces taki demand supply. So this is one example. So it is a graph which shows the exchange rate of US dollar to MVR from 22nd January 2019 to 22nd January 2020. Me graph fenna gotuga meha rajyege exchange rate US dollar kurimatiga minnani eki time period tahuga eki wara ehem maharmana buna vidana me floating exchange rate ge sabaki misalaka me emme exchange rate davve fa minnani 5.3 wahaka එහෙනම් exchange rate මතිවගෙන් ගොස් උලේ 5.6 හතෙක් හා හිසාබ exchange rate මච්චන් අරා. This is one example of a fixed exchange rate. Now US dollar या Saudi Arabia रियाल मी हम सेम स्ट्रेट लाइन में मीनन एक माने की आहारोगे मी वे सम 22 जनवरी 2009 20 जनवरी 2020 नगा foi graph එහෙනස් මේ graph වලම නුෆෙන එබස් කාල fluctuation ने මච්චක් ගොස්ස miti tiriyan asur tenen ham straight line ek gotam minnani. So we say it is a fixed exchange rate. When the starting also it is same by the end by 22nd January of 22 also it is same. Floating exchange rate system. Me arso bunada fi me floating exchange rate system එක exchange rate determine mikurani demand supply ge higa em me kihine kam me wani dakka dana. Me ham normal demand and supply diagram, but we used to put instead of quantity, we used to put quantity of dollar, then price of dollar in MBR, then demand of dollar and demand supply of dollar. Mihar mini me demand kawa supply kawa intersect with equilibrium mane ki me exchange rate system में मिसाल $8 में लिबनी 4.40 रुपया मी असली floating exchange rate system में exchange rate determine बाबत me एक currency yang on demand एक currency के supply उन निस्बत को बलाए automatically खाने असलु आगे me. Then me floating exchange rate system ga exchange rate me badalwa by goittaka me balalani egotum furtama me balalani appreciation maana ki aslu increase in the value of currency. Misalaka me rajye fasag agu matiwani US dollar agu matiwani non rajye fasag MVR ge me agu matiwani kihine kam abadu es me fasag agu matiwani floating exchange rate එක fasag demand මච්චදියුම් නූනි ඒ currency එක supply දශද්දියුම් ඒකද ಫುರತම graph බලාලා ඉරුග මෙන්නනි me US dollar ge demand මච්ච ගොස්ස US dollar ge demand මච්ච ගොස්ස ඒකද demand ka මෙන්නනි right side shift වෙfa එහෙම වෙගෙන් 4.42 kurin डॉलर एक गणना में लिबेनी එහෙනම් මිහාර ඩොලර් එක ගණන් ලිබියාගු 16 රුපියයි බදල්වි එහෙම $1 මිලිබෙනි 16 රුපියයි මානේ කි ඩොලරුක අගු මච්චදියේ ඩොලරුක dollar is gaining the value but Maldivian currency is losing its value me appreciation මානේ කි increase in the value of one currency ek currency ge value මච්චදියුම මිකේනි appreciation එම floating exchange rate system එක appreciate වාන එක් ගොතකි demand මච්චදියුම එන ගොතකි supply දශදියුම abadu supply if there is fall in supply we all know that supply ka will left side will shift left side mita mi fennani mi supply ka left side shift ko fennata hama mi pratham diagram එක එක් ගොත supply ka left side shift කරමු sabu mi Maldivian currency ge mi adadu මෙයා amount මෙති මච්ච ගොස 4.42 අදද මීනි 16 රුපියයි බදල් එම කුරින් 4.42 ගන්නන් ලිබන් ඩොලරේ මිහාර අලොන්බෙන්න ගන්න මිලිබෙන 16 රුපියයි මානේ කි ඩොලර්ගේ value rise වණියේ so it is appreciation then me කිහිවෙගෙන්තෝ me currency ගේ value rise වණි මේ මිහාර අස්තු මේ බලාලනේ මේ floating exchange rate system එක me exchange rate appreciate one currency value machadani kiwegen come what are the causes egotum mihar kurin slide on fenikin ediyai as emme muhimudde cause kobay de cause ki that is increasing the demand for the currency and reducing the supply of the currency. So now we will look in more detail why the demand may increase for the currency and why the supply may fall for a particular currency. So look at here. We know that rise in demand leads to appreciation and fall in supply of the currency leads to appreciation. So now we will look at first why demand may rise. So demand may rise when there is more demand for export. මිහාර මිතා මෙබුණා එච්චකි මේ export demand මච්චදියාම currency ගේ demand මච්චදාන මිසාලක we Maldivians demand American products ma rajyege mihum America ge eche ginen gannanya we need more US dollar e mane ki aharme US dollar demand purawar macham bidan den kiwen heye aharme US dollar demand purani nun egawmun eche hama gannam beno mani there are certain reasons. For example, low inflation means low price, high quality products. Misalaka aharmennan echi ufeddevaru ma quality ko egawum to ufadda punnani ehme jaharmen demand puran. So actually we are not demanding for the currency, we are demanding for the products. To buy products we need dollar. ඒගොතුන් අස ඩොලරුග ඩිමාන්ඩ් මච්චම් විදන් අස් එච්චෙහි ගන්නම් බේනො මනි ඩොලර් ප්‍රොඩක්ට්ස් ගන්නම් බේනො මනි ඩොලර් එහෙම ඩොලර් මී ගේ ඩිමාන්ඩ් මච්චම් මිදනි එච්චෙහි ගන්නම් දැන් එච්චෙහි ගන්නම් බේනො එච්චෙහි මිබුනා මිසාලක ඇමරිකාග උෆද්දා ප්‍රොඩක්ට්ස් ගේ ඩිමාන්ඩ් කීවෙහි ඉන්ක්‍රීස් වනි ෆාරෙග්ග වෙදාන ඒගවමුග මා අගහෙකුන් එමිහුන් එච්චි උෆද්දනි කම නොනි මා ක්වොලිටි රංගලකුන් එච්චි උෆද්දනි කම විස් දැන් හැම ඒගොත me demand economic fast demand increase one waram reason me more foreign direct investment misalaka egaumman anna foreign direct investment ta kinam maneki beer gaum toge kumfuni takun as egaumuk invest kuran nispam machatiyum as lehen gaum takun as egaumuk invest kurani because they may have better economic prospect maneki egaumuk sodu wara rangaliye එමිහුන එකවම ඉන්වෙස්ට් කොගෙන් එමිහුන බිස්නස් කොගෙන් ඒක නෆා හෝ දෙනකම් එමිහුන ෆෙන්නන එහෙම they will come and invest in that particular country එහෙම ගින කුම්ෆුනි තකේ බේර ගම්ත ගෑස් ඉන්වෙස්ට් කුරාකම් වඤ්ඤාමු එකවමගේ ෆෑසයි ඩිමාන්ඩ් ඉන්ක්‍රීස් වාන එහෙම ඩිමාන්ඩ් රයිස් වාන ඉතුරු රීසන් නෙමෙයි then me supply දබ්බා සබබ්ද ෆෑසයි supply me floating exchange rate එක appreciate වා දෙවන රීසන් එක මින්නනි ෆෑසයි supply දබ්බ එගොතුම් fall in demand for imports माने कि एक गांवमुं එහෙන් गांव तकुं එච්චි ගන්න නිස්පම් මදු එහෙන් වෙජ ඒ गांव ගේ ෆෑසා එහෙන් गांव तक දාලේ මදු ආනත දෙ මිහෙන් වාදිමවා සබබ්ද කීවෙගෙන් හෙයේ ඒ गांव ගේ මිහ එහෙන් गांव तकुं import නුකරන there may be some reasons for example low income me ඒ गांव ගේ රයිතුන ලිබේ මුසාර ಹುಡಂ ಎ ಮುಸಾರ ಮಿಸಲ್ ಆಮ್ದನಿ ನುಲಿಬೇಕಂ ವನ್ಯಾ ಅದಿ ಗೌಮಂ ವೆಸ್ ಅದಿ ಗೌಮಂ ಬೇರುಂ ವೆಸ್ ಎಚ್ಚೆ ಗಣ್ಣ ಉಂದಗುವಾನ್ ಲೋ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಬೇರ್ ಗೌಮ್ ತೋಕ ಎ ಗೌಮ್ ಗುಫದ್ದಾ ಎಚ್ಚೆ ಸವರಂ ಬೇರ್ ಗೌಮ್ ತೋಕ ಗುಫದ್ದಾ ಎಚ್ಚೆಗಿ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ದಶಿ ಎಹಂ ವೆಸ್ ಎಮಿಹುಂ ಇಂಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ದವ್ವಾನ್ ದೇ ಹೈ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಎಟ್ ಅಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಮಾನೆ ಕಿ ಬೇರ್ ಗೌಮ್ ತೋಕ ಎಹಂ ಗೌಮ್ ತೋಕ ಎಚ್ಚೆ ಮಾಗ್ಬೋಡಿ ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್ their country එහම විමස එමිහුන් නුගන්නානත එහම ෆෑසා දවරෙන් නොමාන් ඒ ගවමුන් ෆෑසා කරන්සි ගේ සප්ලයි නාන්නානන එහම ඒ සප්ලයි නාන්නකම් වඤ්ඤාමුන් ඒ ගවමුන් ෆෑසා appreciate වාන අගු මච්චක් දාන එහම මේ මෑගණු අස්ලු the reason naki why currency may appreciate that is rise in demand for the currency or falling supply of the currency then okay, just now we discussed some of the causes for appreciation. Now we will look at some more specific reasons for previous graphs. Me are putting me I know the graph ko meanani US dollar ya American US dollar ya Maldivian rupiah ya deti compare kurar dollar me appreciate wan euden dollar appreciate wani kiwen heye tankula specific ko miri points liyada ege terega more demands for US export mane ki America ge eche rajye kannale ituru nuni overseas investors investing in US mane ki bergom to investor on as America ge invest kuran spend ituru low inflation rate in US mane ki eche aguyo America ufadda eche aguyo ehen gam to eche sabune then high interest rate in US me interest rate high wima me wagoti ki people will prefer to save more than rather than spending ema saving increase wa waraka money supply en egen eba asaru kure e money supply dabwani e money supply dabwejiyam fasa appreciate wani agu machadani then ege itura speculators buying dollar expecting that the trade will give them a good return me speculators market uga me hada gotiki me exchange rate me badalwa gadiga emi me ganalani gena dollar ganilima emihun me ummid kurani de mustaqbalu exchange rate anna badala ki emihunna bod return hodene kama emima en baver me currency te ganilima money supply mi tabwani then decrease in US import American import kuran ispe tabbu em American iche import ehengam to kun nukura kan wanyam emihun ne spend nukuran spend nukuranya money supply tabwan then low inflation rate in US so it's like same point. Now we will look at depreciation. Depreciation means decrease in value of one currency. Eggomge fasa adu dashadya. Now me depreciate wa emme muhim the reason na ki fall in demand for currency and increase in supply of currency. Meharu me furatama graph baladar me fennani demand dabbata. US dollar ge demand dabbata. Dabbima fana rufiya 40 delariya kurin dollar gannan libifa mihar saada rufiya enge libe $8 ගන්න. මානේ කි ඇමරිකා ඩොලය මෝල්ඩිවියන් රුපියා ගණවේ අදදු තබ්වනි. මිතාක බොන විධානේ US ඩොලර් ඩිප්‍රීසියේට් වනියේ නෝනේ මෝල්ඩිවියන් රුපියා ඇප්‍රීසියේට් වනියේ විස් බොන විධාන. දෙන් හම එගොත මි දෙන් ඉන් ග්‍රාෆ් කොම් ෆෙන්නනි සප්ලයි currency ಗೆ supply increase වුනේ. increase වීම හම පුරියකේ ගොත ෆනර් රුපියා 40 ಡಾಲರ್ ගන්නන් දීෆ ඩොලර් ගන්නන් දිබේ අගු सादा रुपया में बदलवानी एमा decrease in the value of currency mikiyani depreciation. Now we will look at some more details why currency may depreciate. Kurin me badalin appreciation the reason that he rising the demand for currency and fall in supply of currency. हम एक opposite मियन्ननी me depreciation ga me depreciate non value davani because fall in demand for currency and rise in supply of the currency magan des avaki fasa ga demand davun nuni fasa ga supply ma boda machadiyun egodum we will look at this one more detail kiwen heye demand davani em ham kurin sababtan ham yennani fall in demand for export माने की मिसाल का मी एगोमिक एच्चहि එහෙන් ගෞම්තෝක මීහුන් ගන්න නිස්බත් දහරත් දියුම් කීවෙහි දහරත් දාම්බි there are specific reasons there may be high inflation which means high price poor quality products of quality davum then less foreign direct investment coming into that country because there may be much more better economic prospects in other countries मिता बनायचे की असलो मी फॉरेन डायरेक्ट එහෙන් ගම්තක මිහුන් ඇස් එගම් ඉන්වෙස්ට් කුරාලේ මදු සාබක වෙදානේ එගම් නූම් බයින් එහෙන් ගම්තක ඉන්වෙස්ට් කුරු මා රංගලකම එවගුත් ෆෙන්නනි එහෙම මේ බයි සබබත ඩිමාන්ඩ් එගම් කරන්සි ගේ ඩිමාන්ඩ් තබ්වාන එම් කරන්සි ගේ ඩිමාන්ඩ් මොන්නනි වර බොඩක් බුලිලා මේ එගම් ගේ එක්ස්පෝර්ට් rise in supply of currency me depreciate wa devana reason naki එගොතු කීවේ හේයේ currency ගේ supply මච්චද දනි because rise in demand for imports එම්ම මුහිම් සාබකි එගොමන් එහෙන් ගම්තකුන් එච්චි ගන්න නිස්පෙන් ඉතුරු එගොතු high incomes at home එගොම්ග දිරුලේ මිහුන ලිබේ ආම්දනි මච්චද දනි මිසක රාජ්‍ය ගුලේ මිහුන ලිබේ ආම්දනි මච්ච ගොසි ආහාරමෙන් එහෙන් ගම්තකුන් එච්චි ගන්නලේ නිස්පතුන් ඉතුරු වෙගෙන් දාන low quality products at home ए गांव उफद अच्छी क्वालिटी दव एहं गांव तो करे ए मिसाल का मि गांव उफद अच्छी क्वालिटी आहार में दक्कम वन्याम दिंग एहं गांव में एवर मारंगण एचंग फदन्या एच्ची गतम आहार में प्रिफ पुराणी लो इन्फ्लेशन एट अब्रोड माने कि एहं गांव तो एच्ची मा अगुहेउ एम अबदुस मी वर बडन एच्ची गन्नेर मिम बदा एच्ची मी प्राइस एम अगुहेउ एच्ची याम सम एच्ची गे डिमांड इतुरवन माने कि सप्लाई फैसा दौरवाले इतुरवणिये then me badalani me kurin media the graph ga buni echeka US dollar ya Maldivian rupiah ya compare kor by specific reasons taka egotu more imports of US mane ki America ya import kuranis by turu Then decreasing overseas investors investing in US. माने कि पेर काम तो investor as America invest कुरान इस पे तशद्दुद. High inflation rate in US. So that means high price. Low interest rate on saving in US which makes savers to take back their saving. Now interest rate da miu mihada gotiki save kurunga badalugo spending turwani. Ema misalaka me interest rate da borrowing was increase one, egg some spending increase one, em money supply increase one. Then hame gota speculators selling US dollar expecting the trade that will not give them a good return. Now speculators me hada goti ego the maabodan agu tabba kama emana faha kurevenyam emi mi fasat vikkalani me emana libe loss kuda kurumattaka ehema be loss kuda kurunta ha baawa fasat market me supply kollanyam currency supply ituruwan ehema me government ke float exchange rate onna government ke currency depreciate wane by reasons ta ehema me why there might be a question like this: why the exchange rate may rise in floating exchange rate system? Emanic as appreciation. And there may be a question why the exchange rate may fall in floating exchange rate system. Mithka swallowing as harman yam midheni me causes the the border depend wege menani currency ge demand ara supply em hananu bahatanje emme muhim tankolaki floating exchange rate ga exchange rate determine kurani currency ge demand supply ka. Okay, mihar vediyai definition of exchange rate value of one currency in terms of other currencies. Then me two types of exchange rate, a floating exchange rate, a fixed exchange rate. Definition was kiyal devije plus the causes of appreciation and depreciation in floating exchange rate. Me floating exchange rate onna gamega exchange rate macha gosa exchange rate daradani by reasons tabes war detail ko kiyal devije. The mihar me badalani me consequences of floating exchange rate. Mihar as abadus hananu ko bahatanje he wara muhim point me mid deba bike kudinna wara boda confuse wa kan fa korbe. E mid deba abadus daskura iruga wara boda me points the understand e wara muhim kame. Ema mihar me badalani me consequences taka. For example, $1 is equal to 15.42 rupiah. Then हम दोस्त को फहम $1 अगु मिलनी अशार MBR माने कि मेथी appreciate $1 appreciate एम appreciation के consequences था. For the US export more expensive in international market माने कि මිහාර මිසක රාජ්‍යයක මිහක ඇමරිකයන් එච්ච ගන්නම් වෙනවා. කුරින් ආහාර මෙන්නම් ඇමරිකයන් එච්ච ගන්නම් මිස $1 දෙච්ච ගන්නනි. ගන්නන් ආහාර මෙන්න කුරින් $50 රුපියා $40 එච්ච ගන්නන් තිබෙන. ඒක US dollar appreciate වීම ආහාර මෙන්න මිහාර $1 මිදෙබෙන 80 රුපියා එම ආහාර මෙන් අතුන් ස්පෙන්ඩ් කරන් ජෙහි අදද ඒව මතිවේ. එහෙම එහෙන් මිගුණානි US exports more expensive in international. මානේ කි බේර එහෙන් ගවුම් දක ඒ ගවුම්ගේ එච්ච අගබඩු වෙගෙන් ඒ බාදේ. මි appreciate වුමෆව then dimawa masale me disadvantage gotuga pede vidhana. Demand and export revenue of US fall if price elasticity of demand is elastic. Mane ki me egam me eche ehen gam to me hum ganna nisbat dashat diyum ge sabun eche export ko gen libe amdani revenue dashat diyum ha sako price elasticity of demand elastic products tawga. Then US imports become more cheaper. Mane America mihunna ehen gam takun eche gatum ma aguhum. Misalaka rajyega 16 rupiya දෙච්ච 50 rupiya දෙච්ච mige kurin America ge $1 gannan dibene. Mihar misaka rajyege emihunna 50 rupiya දෙච්ච gatas baki 3 rupiya emihun atu onnan. Mane ke emihunna mihar rajyege eche agu heovi. ඒ අස්මි පොයින්ට් එක මොනා එච්චකි ඇමරිකාගේ මිහුන්න එහෙන් ගවුම් දකුන් එච්චි ෆසිය හැ ගණේ වෙන්නේ අගු හේකෝ. US import expenditure increase මානේ කි import කුරා හරදු ඉතුරු එහෙම ඉම්පෝර්ට් කුරා හරදු ඉතුරු වීම ඉම්පෝර්ට් එක්ස්පෝර්ට් වර මච්ච දියාම මි දිමාවා එන කමකි balance of payment deficit උන් balance of payment deficit උමකි buying हालत තවුග disadvantage එහෙම මි ඇමරිකාය එමිහුන් ලිබේ ආම්දනිය වරින් එමිහුන් අරදු කුරා වර ඉතුරුංග සබු මි deficit මි වනි then high employment in importing industries and unemployment in exporting industries माने कि import कुरा industries तकुगा मसेक कुरा मीहुन्ना वजीफाता गिनें उन्नाने ए prospects matiwane de ehnam wes egawum gecchi upadna egawum bera vikka market tahuga noni ek industry tahuga ule mihunge wazifa nun unemployment rate macha dimaki ekashigen wa kame ehma mi warabol disadvantage gotugos faha pradan adi mi for some extent we can consider it as an advantage because there is rising employment in importing industries then mitagama advantage go to faha koledan sa raw material hsaki america ufaddam buy ufaddam me raw material hsaki me import pra hche kam wanyamu e raw material hche munna wara aghiyo kon diben ema aghiyo kon libijja munna hche genesken me manufacture koggen hche benuga manufacture kura products sa hama aghiyo kon vikumuge fursat onnani e den miga am faha kolle point then me balalane me depreciation ge consequences taka misalaka me kuriga let's say last year $1 is 15.42 rupiah now it is $1 is equal to 14 rupiah me kiyane depreciation me har kuring america ge dollar gannan libe 50 rupiah 40 dollar ehnas mihar america ge dollar gannan beni 100 rupiah එහෙම කුරින් ඇමරිකා ඩොලර මිසායක 50 රුපියල් දෙච්ච එම ගන්නම් බෙන 1 ඩොලර ගණේ වෙන එක මිහාර මෙන්න කන්නු ගණේ වෙන ඉතුරුන් එමෙ බෙන 1 point something එඩ කර එහෙම මි මිහාලතුග mi anna consequences takam ehane balala egot US exports more cheap in international market mane ki egawum ge ecche aharmanna agu hewu එහෙම export agu hewu vejjam export demand එක kurin misalakan $1 ganna libe eche ganna divessaku beenu manya misa 50 rupiah 40 dollar harad kuranjen ennas mihar ham $1 ganna eche ganna nya 100 rupiah har min harad kuranjen mane ki 1 rupiah 40 dollar har menna baki kurevene e mane ka har menna e gawum eche cheap waniye e asmi point bana eche ki US exports more cheap in international market ehengam to mi hunna america ge eche agu hewane egotun demand and export revenue for US increase maana ki me america ge export demand maccha gossa export revenue maccha daane egawum ge eche export kureve nisben ituru fa export kogen libe amdani ituru wane then US imports become more expensive america ge mihunna ihen gawumtakun eche ganna waran agbodu wane misalaka kurin $1 rajyen emunna ebalibe 50 rupiah 40 dolari enas mihar $1 ve jamana liben 100 rupiah purin 50 rupiah din eche emuna gane wen $1 eka mihar 50 rupiah en eti urejja emuna ke $1 ganu gane wen emin ituran lari beenu mane es me point we bona eche ki import expensive awa US import expenditure decrease if price last or demand is elastic hansako america ya import kuran ispe dabwegen ebade america import kuran ispe dabwegen ebade hansako me elastic products tabwe egotu export is greater than imports so it will lead balance of payment surplus export import over matimga sabam america balance of payment me component surplus unge chance onnana then high employment in exporting industries and unemployment in importing industries mita ipuna cheki america ga becche ufadda industry tahuga mi wazifa fursat ginawane warabod advantage mi ehnam wes mi importing industry tahuga wazifa nem mihunga da nune unemployment rate maccha dani ehma mi currency depreciate wejje yama libene by annan by consequences consequences maana ki ekam umafo then ege sababun timavane kantatta ehma mi unnan abades mi positive kantatta ka negative kantatta ka ehma mi debams appreciation bams depreciation bams faha koroni by rangalu kankama by mi nurangalu kantatta den mitaga mi tikudinna fasehekan aslu mennani US dollar beenu of example egotuga ennes misal exam questions echhanne eruga US dollar nun faharige hen gawme currency එක වහක විසස් දාන එම එතන් කොළ හොරියාක දිස් වාන හදානුක පහට්ට okay adi bar miti fahu point demand pull inflation or cost push inflation mi maana ki egawmuge mi demand machchadiyumga samu export demand machchadiyumga samu egawmuga inflation asako demand pull inflation mi okawumuge chance onnani mi sawbaka miwani ehen gawmton e gawmuge echisa demand kura nisbe machchadiyum then cost push inflation mennani mi asago mi import kura echesaki raw material kama banyamu business the cost machchaddan import eba dabbe sabaki import expensive wima em raw material ka che import korane agbodu kon kama banyam cost of production machchaddan em cost of production machche gosikam banyamu cost push inflation okawan then me balala mi fixed exchange rate system kurim vis bunaladine mi fixed exchange rate system ki me a type of exchange rate system which is determined by the government that means by the central bank of the country me mikala exchange rate system menen ham waki fixed rate me rate determine kurani komme gawma kumves e gawmuge central bank then me fixed exchange rate system එක exchange rate maintain kurani කියන එක මෑගන ගොතෙක්ග මේ fixed exchange rate system ඔන්න ගම වෙජාම government exchange rate maintain kurani through buying and selling of currencies and change in the rate of interest මේ ෆෑසා ගණ වික්කෑගේ මානකි currency ගේ supply බදලු ගෙනස්කෙන්නා මේ interest rate බදලු ගෙනස්කෙන් Okay, now let's study how foreign exchange reserve is used by government to maintain exchange rate. Yeah, me slide balalani government akun me fixed exchange rate system on government me kihine kan exchange rate maintain kuram maseke kurani. Then me waram mehme kame me aslu faha kollan je me fixed exchange rate system on komme government gaves egam central bank hunnane me foreign currency reserve me foreign currency reserve me beenum kurani kurim buni hen currency ge me supply badalu genna Mold says a fixed exchange rate against US dollar. For example, $1 is 15.42 MVR. The exchange rate might be falling. People may exchange $1 for 18 rupiah in the market. Me हम राज्य को देते देते रहती मामा मसाले हाँ सो को मिदुवस खोलो को वारा बोडंग आड़िये वहाँ के मी black market का me dollar का मच्छर दावा का as dollar appreciate वाणी ए माने दिवे रुपया आहारमें dollar एक गन्नंग हेदा कुरंजे आगु adadu machchadiyumaki appreciation ehema mi dollar miharum sayek midwas koluga mihiri 16 rupiya haddiha laari wara gaana ka dollar asu rajyika exchange rate minnani mi dollar ki 50 rupiya 40 laari ehema misayaka hama egota misay 1 dollar gannan libeni 10 rupiya mehar meti fixed exchange rate kom balama hinga mi rajyega mi onnani misalaka ei 50 rupiya 40 laari dollar ehennam mi for because of certain reasons by sabab the medurumuga sabum mi hasa komisala foreign currency libele dativum nodi mi commerce ka hala economy dimawa kamiga sabum mi dollar ge agu macham midani diyama den kihinen heye misalaka enek gaves 50 rupiya 40 dollar dollar tirikuran governmentum amal kurani ema e masekke mi kurani komme government gaves central bank egotum central bank me hada gotiki me dollar ge supply increase kuranje they should supply more dollars and they should buy more demand rupiah me divehi rupiah ge supply thak kuranje supply dakkof mi dollar market terega circulate wawaru ituru puranjen mihar misalaka midu waskolgo mihalatu gus mi hama central bank munefa miyoti mi rajyaga dollaruge mi libun datikamen aastane thive central bankun mi commercial bank taka dollar vikka wahaka beenumaki dollar ge supply ituru purun ema e dollar ge supply ituru vejje kam wanyamu mi exchange rate purinves muri rate geneven. So by doing this, demand for MVR will increase. Demand me 2 rupiah demand ituruwani mehem bima, and it will return back to the fixed rate. That's how central bank deal when the value is falling beyond the fixed rate. Me aslu demme mi kiyaldini me fixed exchange rate onna gawme vejjamu e gawmu exchange rate me badal by sabda me badal anna halatega hasuko me e gawmu fasa depreciate wa halatega me central bank amalu kuragoi. Then now you think of the procedure if the value is higher than the normal rate me divehi fasa appreciate wani appreciate ವಾಕಂ ವನ್ಯಾಮ್ ದೆಂಕಿನೆ ಹದ ಮಿಸಾಲಕ ಫಣ ರೂಪಾಯ 40 ದಲಾರಿಯ ಡಾಲರ್ ಲಿಬೇರುಗ ಮಿಹನ್ ದೋಸ್ಕೊಳೆ ಫಹಂ ಮಿಸಾಕ್ 13 ರೂಪಾಯ ಡಾಲರ್ ಗ ಮಿಯೈ ದೆನ್ ಎ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಫಿಂಗ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎನ್ನು ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕಿಹಿನೆ ಹಿ ದೆನ್ ಏತಿ ಮಿ how they will do or what they will do to bring back to the normal rate. You think about that. In this slide, we will look at how interest rate government may use to maintain a fixed exchange rate. The same example I will bring. For example, there is the Maldivian exchange rate is $1 is 15.42 rupiah, and the rate may change to 18 rupiah. So, how the government will use interest rate to bring back the exchange rate the normal value. So what the government will do is they will increase saving interest rate to encourage more saving. So when the interest rate is increased, people will prefer to save more and spend less. Me interest rate bedum paragoteki misalaka me kuringa example ga hem mehar me $1 fanal fe 40 delari libifa fahum me exchange rate badal mevi $1 ashar rupiah. එහෙම මේ මොල්ඩිවන් රුපියාගේ සප්ලයි මිහිරි වරම් හයිකොන් රුපියා සාකියුලේට් වවර මිහිර මාකට් එක ඉතුරු එහෙම ඒති දක්වල මට්ටක සෙන්ට්‍රල් බැංක් මේ හදාගොතකි ඉන්ට්‍රස්ට් රේට් මේ මතිකොල්ලීම මීහුන් මේ සේව් කුරන් එන්කරේජ් වාන එහෙම මීහුන් ගෙනන් සේව් කුරානේ ඒගේ සබබු by doing this demand for Maldivian rupiah will increase abaki මේ currency ගේ supply දවවා තීවේ, and it will return back to the normal rate. So that's how central bank deal when the value is falling beyond the fixed rate. Me aslu me emi kandala fina rate avura maboda dasha exchange rate dakam wanyamu government to amal kura goteki hasa pro interest rate adi money supply beenukoge. So now you can think how the government may what procedure government may use if the value is higher than the normal rate. Okay, you can think of an answer for that. So let's move to the okay, now let's look at some of the advantages and disadvantages of both types of exchange rate system. In this slide we will look at the advantages and disadvantages of floating exchange rate. So first, these are the advantages in green color and these are the disadvantages of float exchange rate. So if there is a float exchange rate, they no need to have a foreign currency reserve. Central bank komme benumen nuwane me currency beru fasa reserve bahattaka. Then ege iturun automatic correction of current account balance माने कि me balance of payment me an changes mesela deficit ves at surplus ves automatically it correct kurane float exchange rate එක then reserve button no jeheti reserve can be used for other purpose माने कि me reserve button no jehna reserve gotuka button benu ba fasa gamu taraggi gehen kankama benu kure vidane mark determines rates are best for buyers and sellers abadwes market demand and supply ge me intervention terrain kanali finna agu ei buyers service sellers service hama emme rangalu agavwani then disadvantages by balalar further uncertainty uncertainty maane ki kankan aslo eha boda forecast kura kan ingen sabaki me the morning ga hunna rate faharega madama afternoon ga vis nuhre dane non madama vis nuhre dane ehama me hasako miti waraboda discourage kure investment and trade me uncertainty so because people can't forecast what will happen in the future then हम एक sababu may affect employment egamuge wazifa bazar making asar quran then especially in floating exchange rate there will be a speculative pressure me speculative pressure also me speculate hasa ko ba hammal den kurimis me speculative me word as speculators ke market group ek hasa me float exchange rate onna gam tawga me hunna ki me fasa bulk hun gane vikka by exchange rate badal anna kaditawga egotum fasa gane vikka gen egen nafa hoda by me e group ka kyana me speculators ki එහෙම මේ float exchange rate එක මේ speculative pressure වර බොඩ ඔන්නාන then මේ fixed exchange rate advantages and disadvantages mislide on fenigen dani egotum මේ create certainty for business advantages bag මේ වර ෆසේහවානේ කංකම් forecast කරන සබකි මේ එහා short term එක exchange rate එක බදලෙන් නාන්නාන එහෙම වෙජ්ජේ යාමු මේකම්ග සාබුම් it will encourage investment and trade වර බොඩ encourage කුරාන ව්‍යාපාරී රශා අදි ඉතුරු investment ද ඒ ගවමන් අන්න ඒක ඉතුරු හම increase employment වසීෆා ෆුර්සත් ෆෙදිගෙන දැන් මේ fixed exchange rate system එක මේ speculative pressure නෝන්නාන no speculative pressure එන්න මේ fixed exchange rate system goes ebore by disadvantages ता ඒක තෙරේක further हम foreign currency reserve bahatan e beche ei mi exchange rate badalwa hale tegga mi exchange rate maintain kurmattaka beenu wacche then this reserve can be used for other purpose mane ke reserve fasa bahatta kamanya e fasa en kan kan igam beenu men kurevene the egutunu fixed rate may be very high or very low mi faharegga mi government kandala rate ki em rangalo rate නුවේදාන එක සවබුම් මිසාදකම දෙ ගෲප් of ගෙල්දුම් මුන් එකශිකෙන් වේ buyer service seller service එනම් floating exchange rate system එක වෙජ්ජාම් automatically මේ exchange rate මේ correct කුරානි එහෙම ඒක සවබුම් මේ balance of payment උගේ මියන්න මේ හම බෑත වෙස් එබ automatically correct කුර එහෙම ඒ advantage ගොතුක මියන්නනි floating ගන්න fixed කො මියන්නනි මේ disadvantage ගොතුක मी slide goes balala ne हम मी advantages and disadvantages एगोतो मी float exchange rate हम advantages तक तेरेगा there might be same points automatic correction of balance of payments deficit or surplus less chance for financial crisis protect from inflationary pressure elsewhere then few foreign exchange reserve is required then disadvantages तेरेगा हम uncertainty के सावुं discourage trade and investment then hot money flow माने कि असलो हम speculative pressure then fixed exchange rate with them create certainty for business माने कि कंकम forecast को हदम फसे हवाने एम विजम trade and investment वर बड़ा encourage कुरान then inflation can be managed the igitunu manani reducing balance of payment deficit is deflationary balance of payment deficit reduce kuranya ega sabun deflation nanga lead kure then crisis or external shock can lead to a devaluation devaluation माने कि me fasa हम आगु value the vegandium me fixed exchange rate gonna game vejja me crisis sen asi kan wanya fasa devalue maki wara ekashigi ma kame misala ka mihar rajye gabas me masala me dimawana as rajye misala me dimawi mule kandak tere mi ham crisis me crisis ga misala ka rajye fasa devalue medani ei rajye gina rufiya heda kuran jehe adadu eba ginawi dollar ganna miharu then more foreign exchange reserve needed me reserve bahatan e bijema reserve bahata fasa ki me exchange rate badala anna gadiga exchange rate me maintain kuram benu kura fasa me fasa benu kogen ehen kankan kurumuge chance udawan. Okay, from this slide we can see a sample question from this topic. The diagram shows how the foreign exchange rate of the Malaysian ringgit changed against the US dollar between July 2014 and October 2017. So question 1 is describe the changes shown in the diagram. Then question 2 is analyze the likely consequences of the changes of trade between Malaysia and the USA. So now you can think of an answer for these two questions. Okay, here is an sample answer for this both questions. You can read that. Okay, now we will look at some example MCQ questions from this topic. Okay, let's just think of an answer for each question. First question, what is meant by depreciation of currency? So depreciation of currency, so think. Yeah, depreciation of currency is a fall in value caused by market forces. Then question number 2, how would Indonesian currency be affected if there was a big increase in foreign direct investment in the country? So that means in Indonesia, more people are coming to Indonesia and investing in their country. So what will happen to the Indonesian currency? Yeah, the correct answer is C. There would be an increase in demand for Indonesian bahts. Then question number 3, what would happen? What would happen as a result of Indian rupees falling value against US dollar? Indian rupees value is falling against US dollar. So what will be the result? What might be the consequences? Okay, actually the last option is not clear, but the answer is D. There would be an increase in number of US tourists visiting to India. So for US, now Indian products will be cheap. Okay, that's all for this lesson. So I hope you got some information about exchange rate, and if you would like to clarify any doubt regarding this topic, you can ask question in the economics help Viber group. Okay, thank you, bye.